Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am, going for a little stroll with my Duchess. And I'm thinking about all of the crazy things that seems to be going on in this society of ours. I think about how hard it is to know what the truth is when you're around people that lie all the time. It'd be complicated. So much easier if you knew that people were trustworthy and they would tell the truth. You think about, you give one person the truth, and that person shares the truth with someone else. And for some reason, a third person comes in pretty soon, and that truth seems to be distorted because you're not getting the same truth that started out. An opinion came in there. And so you're asking yourselves, what do you trust? I think about that Solomon, the thing about Solomon, the baby, two women claiming to own it, claim it as their child. The judge said, cut him up, give each one a piece. And the real mother said, no way, she can have it. And the fake mother said, see, I told you it was mine. And so Solomon gave it to the one who would sacrifice for the child. And so that's the way it should be, ladies and gentlemen, with the systems that we have. You got people now talking about they're so upset. This is a power struggle. You know you and I got nothing to do with this except going along with it or not. That all of the people that they have dissatisfied with that's been in government for a while have been calling themselves representative of the people, but apparently didn't do it as the powers that be thought they should do it. Now they want to round them all up and put them in prison. Doesn't that sound like a dictatorship? Doesn't that sound like the whole plan of the Trump administration being in power? I mean, it is something to question, is it not? Well, you ladies and gentlemen, think about this. Maybe there's just some old propaganda that's being passed out to further divide the people. But what if it were true? What if it were true? What would it say about the new people that's replacing these people that's been murdered? What would it say about these people? It would say that they are worse than the ones that they are murdering. And you and I, if we went along with it, we'll be worse than the people or worse than ourselves back then. We are just pathetic. We are just pathetic. And you know why we're pathetic? We're pathetic because we're all scattered about. We don't know where the hell we're going. We each think we're going the right way or the best way, and every way we're going is leading us straight to hell. That's why I talk to you about a God. I talk to you about a power that doesn't matter what color you are, how tall you are, how short you are, how fat you are, how nappy head, how snotty nose. Still loves you. And put in play some basic principles that if followed, the heavens that you're trying to go to, you could have right here on earth. And ladies and gentlemen, that's your choice today. That's your choice. It's right before you. You just heard the words come out of my mouth. Your ears heard them, your heart heard them. You can choose to find out more about that. And I'm not talking about the church way. I'm not talking about doing it the church way. I'm talking about doing it God's way, the loving kind of way. And I know that seems to be hard for us to imagine, but it's all not to be, because it only requires a simple thought. Doing to others as you'd have others doing to you, you'll be right on track. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. But I do want to think that if somebody was planning on killing all of our past representatives, crooked as they might be, and they ain't been no more crooked than anybody that's been in power since the beginning of time. They are no more crooked than that. So, it's up to us. It's up to us, because anything might happen from these powers that be. But they only have power Because you and I, and we always been in bondage. We thought we were free. We weren't free. We never been free. None of us have been free. Everybody that's been free are dead. Because to stand up means to go against what is. And is will stand up and take your butt out. And the whole God Almighty will allow you to be taken out. Why? That's God's business. I don't know. I can come up with all kind of things that kind of justify it, but I really don't know. But I do know this. When you're bold and strong and stand up, there's something happens inside of you that's magical. I do know that. So I guess that leads one to think that magic is working, and magic is always good. Anyway, was there anything else I wanted to say? Yeah, well, wait a minute.